This is roller derby, and this is a sport for women. It's noisy, it's violent, and it's a whole lot of fun. For many women, it's also the one sport that didn't drive them away. Before she found roller derby, Imogen Dean had little interest in sports, no matter how many she tried.
No, I wasn't good at sport. I liked sort of things I could do by myself that didn't require getting along with anyone else. But I started training, and from the beginning, there was no hierarchy. There was no, you're not good enough to do this, you're not good enough to do this. It was, yep, if she can do it, you can do it. Get out there and we'll give it a go. And that was a really great environment to move into after kind of being the person who was sat off for all the games in other team sports.
Imogen, or as her teammates know her better as Rogue Bludger, is 21 and has been playing roller derby for 2 years. She says roller derby is a sport that welcomes women of all ages and abilities.
Roller derby definitely makes a lot of people feel at home. I mean, the whole attitude of the game is so open and welcoming, and it's such a female sport because it's female dominated. You've got a bit of male derby that's going on around the place, but it's still a majority female sport. I think that makes a lot of girls feel comfortable in it.
Like Imogen, Bronwyn Bell plays on the Coastal Knockouts Roller Derby League. Bronwyn, or Bruisabella, is 48 and is just one of the many and diverse women who participate in roller derby for its physical and mental benefits.
It's just fitness, exercise, and when over 40 like me, you start to get the bulge. Well, you don't when you're working this hard every week, twice a week.
Imogen has also found a home in the action-packed world of roller derby and now devotes hours each week to the sport. Imogen trains twice a week, meaning she regularly travels 2 hours per day and more for special events.
So we're spending about 4 or 5 hours driving on a regular basis.
Imogen's dedication to sport is rare, especially within her age and gender demographic. In the last year, the Australian Bureau of Statistics noted that in New South Wales, 77% of boys aged 15 to 17 participate in sport and physical recreation. The number is 82% for girls of the same age. While the number stays the same for men aged 18 to 24, only 66% of women continue to play sports once they reach the 18 to 24 age bracket. When you're around women like the Coastal Knockouts Roller Derby League, it's hard to imagine that not all women find a sport they connect with. However, there is definitely a problem with the data itself. Tracy Taylor, Professor of Sports Management at the University of Technology, Sydney, says a lot of statistics about women's involvement in sport fail to take into account alternative sports participation.
We see a lot of girls choosing now to go outside the formal sports system, and I think that is somewhat masking some of the participation data. So, for example, you may have girls that are dropping out in large numbers of organised soccer or football, but if you actually look at their participation patterns, they're often choosing alternative forms of physical activity.
Like many alternative sports, roller derby isn't included in the statistics released by the ABS. Professor Taylor says this gap in research has been noticed.
The Australian Sports Commission have recognised that there are a lot of new forms of sport and a lot of non-traditional sports as well that we're not capturing the data for.
Back at the derby track, it's easy to see why alternative sports are on the rise.
On the track, girls of all different shapes, sizes, fitness, ability can play their part. You know, you don't have to be the one who can skate the fastest around the track. If you can hit a girl off with one tap of your booty, you are so valuable to your team.
Fostering a sense of independence, confidence and community, it's alternative sports like roller derby that provide women with more sporting options than ever before. Elena Wewer for Hero Magazine.